could do it to some people though, because I've seen some women explode too, and I'd be like, girl, how long we
I
finna
be
listen
sitting
to
on this
this
app and
shit?
I had to go sit down in the corner, look in the mirror,
Yeah, he's gonna have to
meditate,
stop thinking that
pray.
because he's definitely not.
Yeah, I think Kev for right now, and
Mentally,
I
he's
really
definitely
do like
not.
Kev. I like Kev, but I really believe that he needs to take a break from the app. He need to detox, revamp, and come back because he does have great qualities about him. It's just that the negativity and the toxicity that he carried and him falling into all of these comments and everything else is what got him crashing out. He need to get off the app in at least a month, 30 days, detox, come back, do it again.
So much has
Or he could
been
just
done.
go back to doing or he could literally just go back to doing what he does.
Yeah, that's what I told him the other day. But you know, I think he really needs to detox because with people sending him clips, he looking for clips, he's talking about this, he's listening to everything that somebody got to say. Like right now, I was streaming him on my computer and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna wait until I get off the phone and listen to that clip." You still feeding into what other people are bringing to you. Just leave everything alone. Get the hell off the app and just sit down and revamp yourself. You can
And that's
always.
hard for
But
him
that
because
takes time.
But
trolls
he's
is
rich,
heavy
remember?
in keeping
So
shit
coming off the
going.
app it ain't gonna bother nothing. He rich, remember?
Well,
Usually, like we know, it's for the clicks and the views with him.
I don't know what it is. Shit. I don't tell
It's a
people
very
that, I
it's
don't tell
sad.
nobody to get off the app or take time off this app because it's up to them. And a lot of
That's
times
true.
some
I'm
people
just
just go back to doing
mhm.
what, they feel that makes them comfortable. I think right now the trolls is feeding him so much because it keeps chaos. And they're feeding him shit and they're giving him bits and pieces. And it's just, you know how they say, hype me up. Hype me up. It's hyping him up. And he's getting angry and anger because he already is hurt. His feelings are hurt. He didn't feel like his event was supportive like he really wanted it to. He's heard about a number of things.
But you can't make everybody happy either at the same time, so I get it.
Absolutely not.
I get it. It's unfortunate to see two black kings go at it like this, regardless of how anybody feel about either one of them. It's very disappointing to see.
It's also a behavior of someone who was once bullied. Uh, I can agree with that, Bearded. I can agree with that. And that's a possibility too. That's why I said sometimes people don't really know what people went through in they lives outside this app because this app will allow you to be whoever you want to be.
And while you've been on this app, what you
Damn
been
right to
through.
make a money. You never know. And then they get on this app and it allow you to be whoever you want to be. If you wanted to be Superman on this mug, you can.
Well, I ain't lying to myself to try to prove to other people that I'm somebody else. I gotta wake up and see this face every day. I'm sorry. I gotta be true to myself. Fuck this
And that's
app.
because you have already been taking care of yourself. That's okay to you, but everybody ain't there yet.
Come on, people. We gotta get there. Let's normalize therapy. Because we all got mental illness. I don't care what nobody say. Whether it's anxiety, bipolar, manic depression, schizophrenia, whatever it is, everybody got
Jador,
something.
I agree with that too. I feel like it's a little bit of self-sabotaging too, because I
Yeah, it is
think it's just like,
self-sabotage.
it's just a lot of hurt. When you got so much of a buildup, that's why I said it's a pipe that burst. And it's a lot of TikTok, but it may play a lot into other things going on. We don't know. And I'm not for to pry in that man's personal lives, but it could be a lot that really got him just exploded on this app. We don't know what goes on in people's lives really when they get on here, because sometimes we'll see people get on and be like, girl, what is your issue? For what? Why are you acting like this? You never know what happened in their day. Because a lot of people don't know how to deal with themselves. They much rather take they pain and suffering out on somebody else. That's why they have that statement says hurt people hurt people. I hope they eventually I hope eventually that he will take moments throughout his day and just process everything that's going on. I don't want to say not for him not to be on this app, but take some time to process certain shit. Really go listen to the clips that Rick is on and listen to what he's really saying so you can process what he's saying and not see it the way that people are bringing it back to you.
And that's the difficulty a
And
lot of
looking at
people
it, you're
have.
looking at it in maybe a little bit in a negative aspect versus
Hmm.
there's a lot positive there more than negative.
And that's the
I
difficulty a
agree
lot of
with that.
people have. They're unable to look at a situation from multiple perspectives, looking
But
at it
when you
from
got
just your
so
own
much negativity
understanding.
in the background, you can't hear.
Yeah,
I agree too,
rose-colored
Jr.
glasses.
Money. But he
Like,
will see things in his view too, like Jr. Money said. He will see things the way he views them and sees them, and he's on messy side of TikTok, so it's being pressed on him because this is the side he's on. For Rick,
mm-hmm,
it's like, hey, when I'm done with this, I'm gonna go
mm-hmm.
back to doing what I'm doing. Rick, Kev, go back to doing what you were doing. Because at this point, I really hate seeing him go through that. Although Kev really be getting on my nerves sometimes, I didn't expect to see it go this far.
There's something else.
I didn't see this I didn't see this play out this way at all. I don't think I would have ever seen it play out
And
this
he
way at all.
bragged on their relationship and friendship and how nothing could never come between them. Y'all would never see us sweat. If something would happen, y'all could
And
never.
the main one who said it is the one that's sweating and broken.
Yep. So, mm.
That's why I said give it a little bit of time. They may be able to have a conversation later on the back end, and they will be okay with being in separate spaces, and we'll never be the wiser because they've talked plenty of times on that back end, which was never none of our business.
Never.
They've talked plenty of times on plenty of times. It was their business. They kept it that way. Even though he felt like, Rick might have said some things that they discussed, I think it was just looked at incorrectly, but he looked at it the way he wanted to view it.
And you can't blame Rick because at the end of the day, if he did react out of emotions, his family was on the line. So whatever he did, he felt like he was protecting his family. And whatever you doing, he felt like it's just bullshit.
Yeah, because he don't want to be doxxed. He don't want to go through any of what messy TikTok go through, and I don't blame him.
I think
He's
it, no,
protecting his family.
I think for Rick was like, God damn, you brought me Empress, but you didn't tell me that you are the one who brought it up. I think that's what really hurt him is that, oh God, you is who said it. It wasn't even Slim, it was you. That's what bothering him. It wasn't Slim that brought it up, it was you.
I missed that part, Empress.
Because he was under the assumption that when they had their last discussion, because their last discussion was on Dime's panel, Rick was under the assumption that Slim brought it back up from 2 years ago. It bothered him that it wasn't Slim, that it was actually Kev. So I think he kind of like, well, why would you have brought that back up?
Okay.
And I think that's the part that also really hit deeper than anything. It's like, oh God, it would have never been a conversation over there had you not said nothing.
And where's the maturity? He's the eldest. He's supposed to be standing on business. Stop carrying bones. But the thing is, he still got a beef with Slim. He still got the beef with Slim. He still got the beef with Slim. So every time they show up in a space, it's going to always go back down that rabbit hole.
But that rabbit hole, in all reality, he's looking at is that rabbit hole should have never been about me. That's why I told Slim the same thing in my space. No, we're going to redirect it. Keep that energy on him because that's who you're mad at. That's how all this got started. So that's why he's saying, had you never seen that now, because somebody didn't figure out how to way to send him a clip, he didn't seen that piece now, like, well, wait a damn minute. Because it wouldn't have got here had you not said anything. Why did you say it? Why did you even say anything?
Because Kev talks a lot. And to Jay and Moore, Jay Adore,
I'm so tired.
he gave Kev grace because he really felt that the friendship was genuine.
Y'all wanted some of that?
And he also felt like whatever Kev do is a grown ass man. It was acceptable until it touched home. And that's sad to say, but I always have said until it's you. They go for a lot of us, right? We ignore it or don't think it's a big deal. Khaleesi, go to bed.
That's hurting.
She can't hear me. Jordan, go to bed.
You done crossed the line, honey.
Oh, please, baby.
Not
They're my
that
babies,
one.
honey.
Not that one. You won't.
Please, Khaleesi and
Not
Jordan.
that
I'm
one.
Jordan over there right
You better
now.
leave my pretty girl alone. My pretty girl can do what
Girl,
she
pretty
wants.
girl, honey. Gonna run you rapid too.
Okay, and she can. But you better leave that one right there. You better leave it
Not
alone.
y'all fighting over the child that came up out of me though. It's crazy.
Because that's my
Exactly.
baby. And like I said, not too
Get
much
out of
on
here.
that one.
Kisses, you coming to Texas? Make sure you bring a jacket, girl, cause it's cold.
Ooh.
It's cold all week.
Well, last night was 48. Tonight is 46. It's cold. I'm shocked that I'm still turning the heat on in
Yeah, I'm doing the
March.
same thing here in North Carolina though. I just
Well,
turned
you
the
in
heat
North Carolina, but Texas is hot. North Carolina is cold. It done adopted the Northeast.
No, it's cold here
No,
too.
no.
It is
Hey,
freezing.
Golden
It's
Child.
cold, but it's been cold today. Like it was like maybe 70 something, and like an hour later, the wind was so heavy. But I think like the thunderstorms or something like that going on. And
Oh
Brenda
yeah,
told me Alabama then was in effect of
they
a
probably catching it from them then, cause it is
Mm-hmm.
chilly.
So
I'm like, why I gotta turn my heat on for what? But
yeah.
it's cold.
Hey,
Yeah.
German chocolate.
But yes, I am coming. So it's been like that all. Oh,
Wait,
Hey,
but
love the
just a
bits. And
light
then you
jacket,
want to get
nothing
a
heavy,
box?
nothing heavy. Like say if you went, in the daytime you good, but if you're gonna be out at night, at least cover your arms. You know what I mean? And please, 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 everybody, stay hydrated. Take your vitamin C. Take all your vitamins you can. That
I got
flu
me
is
some
going around. We got the measles outbreak here in Texas. Please, please, please. Just stay sanitized and take your vitamins. Oh, and tap the screen. Tap the screen. Come
We
on
getting
now,
ready
we
to get
got
up out of
500.
here. We're going to get up
Texas
out of here.
racing.
We
I
still
just
can
looked
tap
at
until
you.
it end now.
It's gonna be in the 50s.
See, I told
At
you.
night, that's fine. I
Yeah.
don't have to be out at night like that, y'all. I'm cool
Oh,
with
okay.
that. Like I'm really like a chill person, like the party throughout the day. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, just make sure you're taking a little something to
I got
build
a
the immune system up before the
Yeah.
travel.
To make sure you pump up with your vitamin C and you know
yeah.
what
I
to
got my
do.
emergencies, my elderberry.
Yeah, girl. Yeah, we want you safe, hon,
Bring
and
it.
healthy.
Yeah, so y'all over there freezing, honey.
Yeah.
Well, it has been an amazing night, ladies and gents. I am going to get up out of here.
I enjoyed. Thank you for
No, let
having
me
me on
say
the
this. You
panel.
said to me, Siobhan just said, that's it. Listen.
I got to make sure I set an alarm so I can be back here at 1:00.
Oh, Empress, please.
I just said it. I'm setting it. At least I'm setting it. Shit.
You don't gotta go to work? You don't gotta go to work?
Tomorrow I do. That's why I say I got to set the alarm. And I'm going to let them know that I'm going to take my lunch at a different time.
Hey, Empire, it's okay to throw for me.
It's not. It's not.
So you mean to tell me we share supporters, they love me too?
They do love you.
That's fucked up.
I just
So
do love you.
they can't throw for the both of us?
They can.
Oh.
It's their money. I ain't in control of their money.
And thank you for the gifts. Whoever gave me the gifts, I wasn't really paying attention. I apologize, but thank
Angie
you.
over there whispering in her sexy voice to me, baby.
Huh? I get that all the time. I'm about to start getting paid for my voice. I get it all the time. Thank you. They say I have a voice to put people to sleep. That's why I'm ready to get off. Nah, I'm just messing.
I'm just sleepy and I want to be rested because I don't want to forget and be all groggy and dead don't even come. So I want to make sure I go to get me some rest because I know I got to get up in the morning. But peace and blessings. I'm always here an hour and something over my time limit anyway. But peace and blessings and prosperity to everybody. If you have to work tomorrow, have an amazing day at work. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be here live. I will be battling kisses in this box. It is going to be 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time and 3 o'clock. What is that? Mountain Time? I think it's Mountain Time.
Not mountain.
It's one at Central. I think it's Central Time.
Battle time. Boo-hoo.
So we will see you guys tomorrow. Yes, and I
All
didn't tell
right.
you to touch it.
It's
I
at
think they
1
said you did.
p.m.
I didn't touch
Eastern
it. I'm not down
Standard.
here. All right. Have a good night. We're out of here.
All right. Peace.
Good night, Neil. Good night.